fellow Christians. This is more or less a follow-up to my last upload dealing with the afterlife and the subject of the interpretations of hell and the various stages of it. I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on the third and final version of hell, which was called Gehenna, or the lake of fire as it is known as. I want to explain to you a little bit where it comes from. Gehenna, or the lake of fire, is the final stage of the wicked dead. It is when their bodies are resurrected and rejoined to their souls, which takes place on Resurrection Day. When Christians are resurrected from the dead, the wicked are going to be raised the same day, the same time, the same instant. Those that have done well to the resurrection of life, and them that have done wicked to the resurrection of damnation. Simple fact. Simple fact from the scriptures. If you believe the scriptures, this is what is going to happen if you believe the scriptures are true, and they are. But what is Gehenna, or the lake of fire, and where does it come from? Well, it comes from the Old Testament era, where the Israelites had an area dedicated to take refuse. It is where the garbage was taken. And it stood outside the camp where people can go and take all the trash on a daily basis, all the dead animals that have been sacrificed, the carcasses, just trash in general. Everything that they threw away that was considered refuse and garbage. They had a non-going, never-ending trash heap that was always on fire. It was always burning. And by throwing the trash in there, it fueled the fire and kept it burning. This is where Gehenna comes from. In this area, the Israelites designated for the trash was called the Valley of Hinnom. The Valley of Hinnom. And that is where we get the term Gehenna, which is translated in the New Testament as the lake of fire. And that is what it resembles. It is a place where fire is fueled by refuse or trash or garbage. So I wanted to make this clear so that people can better understand and take some of the myth or the mythology or the mysticism out of the lake of fire. That's what it is.